Hey guys, this is Archon. Welcome to Inferno Friday. This week we're going to be talking a little bit about patch 1.0.4, the upcoming patch, and what you can expect from it. We're going to be doing our weekly item giveaway. I'm going to tell you about the huge item giveaway we're doing on YouTube and the one we're doing on Twitch as well, so you can look forward to soon. And I'm going to be discussing the recent security breach in Battle.net. So first of all, I'd just like to talk a little bit about patch 1.0.4. Blizzard recently updated their developer blogs, and Diablo Fans has put the blue post on there, so you can check out the post, and I'll put a link below in the description. But I'll just go over some of the highlights and what they're talking about introducing in 1.0.4 so far. One of the things they said is it's probably going to be released in late August. They're planning on the 4th week in August releasing this patch, and they've broken down some of the things they plan on implementing, but have said that they're going to do a lot more than this. So this is just scratching the surface. So one thing they said they're doing is they're removing averaging in multiplayer games of Magic Find and Gold Find. So as you probably know right now, if you have one person in a group with 200% Magic Find and 3 others with none, it'll be as if all 4 of them have 50% Magic Find. Well, that's not going to be the case after 1.0.4. You'll keep your own Magic Find, and it will not get split amongst the other people. They felt like it was discouraging people from playing co-op, so they decided to make that change. Could be good or bad, depending on how much Magic Find you have. They also said they're going to be lowering the health multiplier for extra players in Inferno. So right now, in normal, extra players add 75% extra health to monsters in normal, and then it goes up between each difficulty all the way to Inferno, which is 110% extra health per person. Well, in 1.0.4, it's going to be 75% in all difficulties. So you'll see much lower monster health in groups when you're playing in Inferno. Again, encouraging people to play co-op. They're also going to be lowering the health of champions in rares by 10 to 25% and increasing the health of whites by about 5 or 10%. But they'll be increasing the magical item drop chance of white guys by 4 times. So those regular white enemies are going to be 4 times as likely to drop magical items. That's not a whole lot because they rarely drop them now, but it's significant, and it might make it so that it's worth it to kill them instead of trying to skip them all the time. Next up, they're going to be changing the raw damage on item level 61 and 62 weapons. So right now, you probably know 61s and 62s pretty much just suck because they're never going to have enough DPS. In 1.0.4, items 61 and 62 will have a chance of getting just as much raw DPS as an item level 63. So hopefully, once again, it'll be worth it to pick up those 61 and 62 weapons. And they're also going to try to make two-handers worth it. Because as you probably realized, almost no one's using two-handers right now because you get the extra stats on your offhand. Well, they're going to be adding some extra stats to two hands, and they're going to be adjusting some of the ways that the spells interpret damage with two hands. So hopefully, once again, they'll be viable. A new thing they're doing is they're removing enrage timers and heal back to full behavior on elite packs. So right now, if you take too long to kill an elite pack, they enrage, and then you start taking damage. And if you die and you have to walk back for more than a couple seconds, then they're going to get all their health back. Well, not anymore. It looks like they're trying to dumb down Inferno a little bit. They're making it really easy, I gotta say. But no more enrage timers, no more heal back to full. You can just go back and keep the fight however long it takes you. That's how long it takes you. So you can say it's a good or a bad thing. They're also reducing repair cost of high-end items by 25%. So slightly less repair bills, save you a little bit of money. You might have heard they're making improvements to legendary items. Legendary items are going to be getting all new affixes. I think they're affixes that aren't on any weapons right now. They should be really cool. So they're not going to be retroactive. They won't affect the legendary items you already have, only new ones. So I would recommend selling any legendary items you're not using right now, because once this patch comes out, they're probably not going to be worth much because they're not going to have the affixes that the rest of them have. Let's see what else they're doing. They say they're making a metric ton of changes to the classes, and they're going to make a different blog for each class. They haven't done that yet, but they've kind of gone through and said why they're buffing each skills. They want to make sure there's a lot more viable builds than there are right now. So skills that could be replaced by another skill, they're buffing. Skills that could create more builds by buffing, they're buffing. One example they gave is that Venom Hydra is by far the most popular rune for good reason, and so they're buffing all the other Hydras so that they're competitive with Venom Hydra. So they say those are just a few of the changes in 1.0.4. They're going to be releasing new developer blogs, and I'll keep you guys updated, so please subscribe. And they also say a PS at the bottom. They say they're removing invulnerable minions. There's not going to be any more invulnerable minion affix, which I kind of wish they weren't. But they also did say that they're going to be nerfing some affixes such as fire chains and shielding. Again, making the elite packs a lot easier. I think this is going to be a big Inferno nerf patch, trying to help some of those people that have been having trouble get through Inferno get through it a little bit easier, and trying to make farming runs go a little bit smoother. I don't think that's what Diablo needs most, but, you know, maybe it'll help. I personally didn't feel like Diablo was too hard, but maybe the masses do, so we'll just have to see how it works out. So second up on Inferno Friday is going to be our weekly item giveaway. So this week I've added 2 new items to the giveaway, and they're actually 2 of my old items that I just recently replaced. So the winner of last week, by the way, won this wand here. Feather Crux, awesome critical mass wand. It is Imagineer. I'll put it up on the screen here. Imagineer with a 1 in the front. You want the wand, and you got it, man. I'll go ahead and message you on YouTube, and we'll find a time to get you this wand. Now, this week we have 6 items. 4 of them are recycled, and 2 of them are brand new. We have this barb belt. It doesn't have all resist, but it does have a lot of strength and some other cool stuff. Might be good for a barbarian. This is my old amulet. It has a ton of int, some armor, which is good, and a really good crit chance. Max on amulets is 8.5, and this has 7.5. We got some Demon Hunter gloves. These are like glass cannon gloves. 143 dex, crazy dex. Good hit damage and good crit chance. I'm sorry, crit damage. Really good glass cannon Demon Hunter gloves. We have these barb pants. With the sockets, they have over 120 strength, 120 vitality, and 69 all resist. Really good barb pants. These are my old shoulders, 7 sins. What's cool about them is they're good for everyone because they got a ton of strength, a ton of dex, ton of int, some vite, 59 all resist. Really good shoulders for anyone. And of course, we still have this Magic Find helm on here, 66 all resist, which is good, and then it has a total of 41% Magic Find, and you could put a better gem in there if you want to get it even higher. So, if one of those items is an upgrade for you, and you're level 60 on a US server, then leave a comment in this video and let me know which of these 6 items you want. Please only pick one. I'll randomly choose a comment, and you'll get whatever item you wanted if you're randomly chosen. So please go ahead, leave a comment, let me know which one of these you would like, and maybe you'll be the winner like Imagineer was last week with this wand. Next up is my huge YouTube giveaway. So I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers right now so I can join this union for gamers that Curse made. And so I made a video detailing this contest and how you can win any item you want on the Real Money Auction House. All you have to do is be one of the first 5,000 subscribers. So I'll go ahead and put up an annotation to that video if you want to hear more about the contest. But if you're one of our first 1,000 subscribers, you are automatically entered to win any money from any item from the Real Money Auction House and a chance to win 10 million gold. 10 people are going to win that. So again, go to that video if you want to hear more. And the last thing I want to talk about on this week's Inferno Friday is the Battle.net security breach. You might have heard Battle.net got hacked and they might have some of your personal information. So I made a quick video going over their post, and there's also a link in that video in case you want to read Battle.net's article. So that's all we have for this week on Inferno Friday. Please don't forget to leave a comment if you want one of the items we showed in the video, and please remember to subscribe if you want to be part of that huge giveaway we're doing. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week.